Bob Harrigan's mailbox has been full.
I'm sure.
Well, the email too, you know, and the phone calls as well. But people taking time to actually write in a letter, put a stamp on it, and mail it in. We're getting a couple of those as well. We appreciate those. I want to thank you for sending them in. And good things about all of our coverage here during the hurricane. Let's hope it's the last coverage, but we'll continue to strive to do just as good if this storm were to threaten us again. I'm getting a call and also an email about should I leave my shutters up? The answer to that is no, you shouldn't, because it's a fire danger. If there's a fire in your house, you don't have egress out of those windows that are covered up. And who's to say? I mean, it's a long way off hurricane season. Obviously, we could still get threatened, but I've taken mine down, if that's any indication, and I've also put up my trampoline. So here's what's going on with our Van Wezel webcam. Again, thanks for all the cards and letters. The webcam showing beautiful weather out there, nice conditions, but things are going to change a little bit on Friday as some more moisture comes back into play. Boy, we had some big storms last night just after 6 o'clock, especially in South Sarasota County near Northport and Port Charlotte. Not the case tonight. That rain down to our south. That moisture, though, will start to increase on an easterly flow around an area of high pressure. So rain chances go up tomorrow and stay up on Saturday. Right now, some showers well south of Marco Island. That moisture is going to be returning on an easterly flow as high pressure kind of slips on in. The combination of this high pressure to our west and north, and then this one here, obviously Maria, the two will create a stronger wind field too for us on, looks like Sunday and Monday. So look for breezier conditions on those days. 90 right now. The dew point is at 65, which is pretty low. 65 is comfortable reading. That makes the humidity at 43%. Winds are out of the north-northeast at 8. And the pressure 29.90 inches. The high today was 91, a couple degrees above average, 89 the average, and 96 the record. So the record was not in danger today. The monthly total, though, the rainfall continues to be fairly high at 8.79 inches, and that's 3 inches above average. We could add to that total tomorrow and Saturday specifically, but even Sunday now, there's a chance for some storms. Although it's not depicted here, we're looking for late day showers and storms. The rain chance bumps up to about 50% for late day storms. Now, it's still raining in Puerto Rico, not the intense rain bands like they saw earlier today, but still nonetheless, especially in the western portion, flash flooding continues there with a record amount of rainfall. The rivers rising well above their record crests. And you can see this here a little bit more defined on the enhanced satellite imagery. Maria is getting its act together once again. And as far as the tropical tracker goes on it, top winds are at 120. That makes it a Category 3. Reconnaissance aircraft left at about 2 o'clock and found those strong winds. And now that's the forecast path and track. Taking it off toward the north, well east of Florida, and then to the northeast. And there's still a chance that we may see it come back a little closer to the coast there. There are new tropical storm watches out for the central Bahamas. And then there's the forecast. The majority of it takes it off in between Bermuda and the Carolina coast, and then to the northeast. Although the Canadian model and the Navy model shows it going more toward the west. So we'll have to watch those two. Those are not the most reliable models, but nonetheless, they sometimes get it right. As far as we're concerned with Jose, it's done its job in terms of directing Maria away from Florida. We're happy about that. Elsewhere in the tropics, this had a little bit better chance of developing, but it's moving northward now into some cooler waters. So the Hurricane Center now gives that a 10% chance of developing at this point. 71 in Minot. The cooler fall weather is starting to spread into the northern Rockies right now. 49 in Billings, much warmer though in St. Louis at 89, 88 in Kansas City. For boaters, northeast winds turn to the north at 5 to 10 knots, and we'll have seas running 1 to 2 feet with a light chop out there. Water temperature at 85 degrees and the UV index at a 10. As far as the forecast goes, for tides upcoming, 8:41 for low tide and another at 9:01. Tonight, partly cloudy, mild 75 for your low. Tomorrow, a 50% chance for late day storms. Partly cloudy in the morning, increasing clouds in the afternoon. Rain chance at 60% on Saturday. Could be numerous storms then, and then a 40% chance on Sunday. We'll be right back after this.